Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days playthrough. Today is more than likely going to be the final session of the game. And boy oh boy, we have quite a lot to get through, so let's get things underway. First off though, I'm actually going to remember to create a backup save and put them in the correct slots. So primary save goes into slot 2, backup save goes into slot 3. And just to be absolutely sure, yep, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. I did do a little bit of rearranging of my panels, or more or less I just added a few more panels into my current set. So not really much has changed when it comes to the panel selection. So, like I said, today's session is more than likely going to be the final one for the main playthrough of the game. And the reason why I say this is because we don't have too many days left to get through. There's, I believe, 359 days in total of which you play through in the game's entirety. And we're getting close to the end. So, let's see if we can finish things up nice and quick. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Of course, this isn't a game that lets a gentleman lose twice. Says you. Girls, am I right? Life's a big mystery. One thing that is clear, though, is that no girl wants to be with a guy weaker than she is. I beg to differ. So, nice guy that I am, I've got a special exercise for you. Bulk up a little. Go finish all 50 plus enemies with a final limit, then come back and check in with me. Okay? How's that exercise going? Feeling the burn yet? Let's see, your running total of final limit kills is 0. Rack up 50, you get an A+. How is that a 0? I've been killing a bunch of enemies with the final limit. Often. I guess it only starts keeping track now? I have no clue. Hey, watch yourself out there. Thanks, Axel. Way to look out for me, you jerk. I wonder, can I make that ultimate Keyblade now? I don't think I can yet. And that's a no. Only got one Orichalcum left to get, and it's going to be pricey. I mean, it's going to take some time. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some before the playthrough comes to an end. But you never know. Head for Halloween Town and exterminate that Heartless. So, if you weren't here for the end of the last session, we were ordered to head to Halloween Town to exterminate a Heartless. I mean, it seems like every other Heartless whom we fought up to this point, yet this one seems to be a pretty major highlight, and why it's so important, we'll find out shortly. A giant Heartless has surfaced in Halloween Town. Find it and eliminate it at once. Seems like a simple enough mission. Just an average everyday giant Heartless, kind of like a Dark Side or Neo Dark Side or something like that. But with this, we'll get a level quadrupler as our reward for completing the mission, as well as some Blizzaga recipes. Neat. Alright, let's go. There's also only one treasure in this mission, so we need to keep this in mind and be on the lookout. I don't think this will take very long, I can already tell. Xion looked really upset when she left this morning. I wonder what's on her mind. Perhaps you should have asked when you had the chance. I should go talk to her once I finish up here. Indeed. That sounds like the best idea. So the faster we get this done, the faster we can return to Xion's side and figure out what's on her mind. Also, slot releaser, sweet. I'll gladly take another slot releaser. Thank you very much and goodbye. Okay, let's see what's up over here. No sign of the Heartless here. Guess I'll check further in. It would make sense that no giant Heartless would appear in the center of town, but considering that our luck has been kind of hit and miss as of late, it wouldn't be the least bit surprising if we did find something here. Or in any major center point of any town ever. Just saying, it's not exactly a fun time. Alright. Let's see what's in the graveyard. Looks like nothing yet. Still no Heartless. Where is the thing hiding anyway? Good question. Whoa! Hello! Here it is. What? How could it get this close without me noticing? That's a good question. Well, this giant Heartless is an Orpheus. It looks a lot like a nightmare-like enemy, and Jesus, is it huge. So, unlike some of the other Heartless whom we fought up to this point, this one is not pulling any punches, because seriously, it can hit like a frickin' freight train, and let me tell you, it's not fun. But after depleting a certain amount of HP, this happens. It's too powerful. I've got to finish this now before it wears me down any further. It's all or nothing. Stop! Both of you! What the? Xion? What the hell is going on here? Roxas? What are you doing here? The Heartless I was fighting, it was you? This mission was a setup. What? It was rigged so you two would battle each other. Well, shit. Me and Xion? But they would do that? Apparently they would. Just to see which one is truly stronger. Brain freeze. Been a while since we all hung out like this, huh? Well, we have had our share of drama. You, me, all of us. We all have. Hey, I just remembered. Did you guys know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Huh?
Really? For what? Once you finish your ice cream bar, check the stick. It might say winner. Hey, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what? Nothing. So, what do you win? Beats me. You don't know? I'm gonna guess more ice cream or free ice cream or something with your next purchase? Who knows? It's gotta be something good if you're a winner. Right. Wow, the sun sure is beautiful. I have to agree with you there. I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's put them all to shame. I have to disagree with you there, Xion, because I live in Maine, and the sunsets here are quite breathtaking. Especially from my back window over here. Sweet Jesus. It truly is a magnificent sight. Maybe not as good as, say, Aurora Borealis or anything like that. And no, it's not happening at this time of day, at this part of the country, localized entirely within my kitchen. Or at this time of year, just saying. If only things stayed like this. Why are you talking like that? What if we all ran off? What? The three of us. Then we could always be together. That's actually a pretty damn good idea. Do it! We don't have any place to run. True. But there are plenty of other places where you could go and start a new life. Ditch the coats. Put on some regular clothes and just blend in with the relatives. You know? Pretty easy life. Know what I mean? I know. I was just thinking out loud. Well, even if things change, we'll never be apart. As long as we remember each other, right? Don't worry, Axel. We got your hokey speech memorized. Just checking. Funny enough, this statement is so true, and also the biggest foreshadowing ever! Especially at this point in the game, just saying. I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever, I hope. Excuse me. Me too. Forever.
Sora.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
And that thing is, either Roxas or Xion need to disappear. Regardless though, mission is complete. And at least we get to keep our rewards. We don't get much of anything though, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Next day, 3:53, resolve. You've meddled again. Sorry, did you say something? We don't need them both, just one, and pretending won't change it. Bite me, Syax. Think about that. Is he really thinking about it? Or does he have something else on his mind? Now here's an unlikely trio. Me, Xigbar, and Xion? Worried I'll slow you down? Of course not, touchy. It's just not every day we get to go for a stroll with number 2 himself. Ain't that right, Xion? Yeah. Hey, you three are teamed up for the day? You have your own mission, Roxas. I can't trade with Xigbar or something? What an extraordinary childish notion. Do you need Axel to walk you everywhere now? What an asshole. No, I didn't. Never mind. Alright, I guess they're heading out, and so are we. They can handle their mission. You hurry up and see to your own. And maybe we'll be able to join up together after I complete mine more quickly. Anyway, with the level quadrupler, as you'll be able to see soon enough, it'll allow you to increase your level by 4. Has 3 links, which is pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and do this. It may have taken out a cure spell, but that's okay. I can add that right back in. And with a level quadrupler panel, what it will do is any level panels you have currently equipped in there, it'll increase that level by 4. So if we get another one, we'll be able to increase our level by 4 within the next time we get another level up, which is going to be sweet. Definitely a worthwhile panel to get your hands on, albeit you can only increase your level by 8 with this panel in particular. Hopefully we'll get another one of these soon. Then again, we probably won't, considering we're only focusing on the main game. But, hey, it is what it is. Alright, before we move on, basically I just gotta mirror the previous deck. Okay. That'll do it. Honestly, keeping at least 2 decks for 2 different assignments is the best way of handling things, especially when you're dealing with ground combat versus aerial combat. Just saying. Alright, let's move on. Today's mission requires that you go solo. Of course. We've been on plenty of solo missions as of late, so let's go. And our only mission today is to eliminate 6 giant Heartless. Jesus! Multiple giant Heartless have surfaced in Twilight Town. Eliminate at least 6 of them. Also be on the lookout for Dust Flyers. They are easily in the strongest class of Heartless. Prepare accordingly. Oh, that sounds fun. But at least we'll get an Orichalcum out of this, which is the last one we need in order to make the Ultima weapon, I think. Or the Ultima recipe weapon, whatever it is. Regardless, I'm taking out the aerial deck. The reason why I'm doing it is just in case. Just in case most of the enemies I'm going to be fighting are going to be in the air. So, let's go. And if it doesn't work out, I can always retreat. Take what I have with... What's going on here? Haha! Talk about a blast from the past. Cut it out, Xion! Of all the faces, why do I have to look at her and see yours? Whoa! Do you always have to stare at me like that? I just drowned your goldfish. For anyone who is familiar with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, this is not Roxas. I'm telling you, this is not Roxas. Believe me, it's not Roxas. Totally different character. If anyone's to blame here, it's Tetsuya Nomura. Just saying. That is an entirely different character. Shut up! Whoa, okay. Whoa! Did she just dead him? No, she just knocked him out. Axel, I'm sorry. Have you flipped your lid? Please, let me go. I have to do this, or else... Look! What the? Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas. But how are you gonna... Please! Thank you. Well, damn. So, it appears that Xion is developing a new face, rather than her regular face. What's up with this? It'll be revealed, like, at the very end of our journey. I'll go ahead and say that right now. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Just saying. Just me and the Heartless today. Well, better get it done. Get it done as quickly as possible. Also, I want to check something. It appears that my stream preview on the dashboard froze in place. For whatever reason. I'm not sure if this also, Okay, there we go. Stream preview is back. It looks like the stream preview on the main channel page is working fine, just the dashboard froze. Anyway, let's get this mission started. Okay. So our mission goal is a pretty simple one. We just have to track down the 6 giant Heartless that are infesting Twilight Town. And judging by the amount of shadows and pure blood heartless here, it's gonna be quite a search, let me tell you. There are 8 treasures here, which I believe that's the most amount of treasures you can find here in any part of Twilight Town. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we have a new sort of enemy here. Okay. Well, they're not really new. Maybe I should have equipped the... Okay. Nice. I guess one other thing that's pretty damn annoying about these things is that... Neat. Combo Tech Plus Plus. As I was trying to say, one pretty annoying thing about these enemies is that even if they do self-detonate, they don't harm their comrades. They only harm you, which is dumb. But, oh well, it is what it is. Okay, maybe they do harm their comrades. Albeit very small amounts of damage, but still. Okay. Let's get moving. One pretty cool feature about gliding is so long as you're holding the Y button... Uh-oh! There's our first target! The first of 6. Let's get started. Okay, so I definitely brought the wrong Keyblade to the party. Ow. Wow, that insta-killed me? I was not expecting that, that's for sure. Let's see what this will do. It only heals it. Dang it! Well, I'm glad I only used a lower level spell as opposed to a higher level one. By the way, I'm not too sure if you can block this guy's attacks in any way. If you can, it's really damn difficult to do so. Wow, I'm surprised that I did not die. I guess I activated my final limit at the perfect time. So, I guess one thing worth noting when you're activating your limit is if you are in the middle of the activation, then you're invincible. You're only not invulnerable when you're using it. Okay, so here is our next giant Heartless in the area. Great. Okay. God damn it. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't take major damage there just because I got thrown back into the blast zone. I guess because I jumped just in time, I managed to escape. Not too sure, but regardless though, at least the deed is done. Come here, thank you. There we go. It's done. Okay. That's another giant Heartless down, at the very least. I guess one other pretty nice thing about this mission is that the treasure chests do contain high ethers. So if you used up a bunch of magic throughout the mission, you'll be able to use those high ethers to restore them. Just keep in mind, though, that once you use those high ethers, they're gone. Just saying. Alright, on to the next area. Come on, man! Stop hitting me every 2 seconds! That sure took an unnecessary amount of time. But at least the deed is done. Let's see. I'm gonna guess down here is another one. Yep! Great. Uh-oh! Of course. Should've known. Should've known that treasure chest was fake. Whatever, even if I do end up kicking the bucket here, which is very likely, it's not that big of a deal. As I thought. Man, that guy really gave me a great big hug, that's for sure. It's like, hug me, it won't hurt much. Alright. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. I say this as I keep hitting the wall and getting my ass kicked. That sure took a while. Phew. Too close for comfort. Alright, I think that ought to be good for restoring my magic count right now. Alright, on to the next area. After we clear out some more friends. Lord... Port... We're out of port license plates! I don't even know what the hell I was saying. Whatever. Alright, on to the next area. Also, Roxas the Zerg. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. As you can see, we're in quite a big pursuit here. Almost literally. Alright, say hello to our next target. Say hello to the powered armor. And sweet Jesus, is that strong? It has some pretty high defenses, all things considered. I think once you clear out the different armor pieces, then it should go down more easily. I was trying to activate my limit, but Kira kind of got in the way of that. But I'm okay with it. It just means I can save my limit for a later point in time. what's it doing now? Okay. Just like with some of the other armor pieces whom we fought up to this point, it too will, it'll split off into multiple pieces. I also didn't mean to reactivate Kira there, but I guess that should be a good thing that I did do that. All because I was trying to hit A, but I ended up hitting X and A at the same time. Gotta love these controls sometimes. Honestly, I feel as though once you get rid of the pieces of this powered armor, this battle will become a lot easier. I guess I activated my limit at a bad time. Please kill me. Okay. Mortal Life brought me back. Cool. I'll take it. Try this. Okay. Well, at least the hands are gone. However, we still have the feet to worry about here, which, let me tell you, that's not going to be a fun time. Finish this up quickly. Take that. Really? Well, that took an unnecessary amount of time, but thank God. All the power armor's pieces are gone. Now all there's left is the main body and the head. The hell? Ah. The reason why I said that was because I noticed my phone went off and it was just something from like Team Snapchat. Neat. Somehow I didn't get hurt after that. Phew! I'm really surprised I managed to pull off that win. That was way too close. So anyway, that was too close for comfort. Wait. I think I also had a high potion in here? Yeah, I do. Gimme. Looks like we're playing another Orcus again. However, this time it's not Xion. Instead, it's just a regular old enemy. And it killed me instantly. Ouch. Sweet Jesus. Well, at least the good news is, at least I got my high potion back. Alright, honestly, I feel as though this thing, you need to lure it into a good area where you're not in an enclosed space. So basically, you want to try to lure this thing into the open as much as possible. I guess I wasn't incorrect in assuming that I'm going to need to find a Keyblade suited for air combat after all. That's a good thing. Okay. So when trying to dodge this thing's attacks, Glide is definitely going to be your friend here, for sure. Okay, seriously, get over here. Stop dodging! God damn it, I'm dead. Honestly, I think out of all the giant Heartless who you're going to be fighting in this mission, this one is definitely the hardest. Just like with any sort of Heartless of this species whatsoever, it takes a lot of effort just to take it down. That is for sure, because sweet Jesus, that took forever. I'm honestly really surprised that I managed to survive that encounter. Granted, I took a lot of damage. But at least the deed is done. Okay, so I was wrong about the backpack, or more or less the high potion I used earlier. Unfortunately, since I kicked the bucket earlier on, I lost the high potion. But that's alright. It's no big deal. At least we got another potion or two. Yeah, just another potion's fine. And again, at least it helps with restoring our HP for free without using any of our actual resources. Besides, I got plenty of potions and stuff in storage anyway. So again, no big deal. Excellent. High ether. Okay. Thankfully, we are almost done with the minimum mission objective. However, as you can see, there are still some other giant Heartless around Twilight Town that still need to be taken down, besides the 6 minimum. Honestly, out of all the enemies around here, this guy is definitely one of the more annoying ones. I would not be offended if he just kills me here, even if I use my auto life. Because again, at least with this, I'll be able to not only get my limit gauge back, but also all the magic I used back too. So death abuse is not a bad strategy. God damn it. How did that insta-kill me? I had like near full health. Whatever, screw you. I think another thing worth pointing out too is that once you activate your limit, ow. Once you activate your limit, any sort of status elements you have currently afflicted on you, you automatically get rid of it. Kind of surprised that this vile lizard is not really putting up much of a fight. Granted, it is, it basically just killed me right there, but again, not doing much. Come on! It was literally on death's doorstep! I couldn't get off one more attack? Really? That is so unfair. God damn it. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that attack did not hit me there. Maybe the reason why that attack didn't hit me was because I got up in its face after it pulled me in with its tongue. Could very well be possible. What did I say? Sometimes being uber aggressive is the best course of action. Okay. Minimum mission completion has been met. So that is sweet. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm definitely going to be healing up. Okay. So, that overall was a pretty damn difficult mission, all things considered. But, like I said, there's still a few more giant Heartless out there. You can choose to take them on if you want, or just make a run for the portal. Whatever you choose to do is entirely up to you. However, I want to be the overachiever here. I want to see if I can possibly... I definitely want to see if I can possibly find more giant Heartless to defeat and get that much more experience out of it. I guess we'll see soon enough. For now, though, let's get moving. I've explored quite a bit of Twilight Town, and there's still the possibility of more Heartless hiding around here somewhere. Well, obviously, besides the pureblood ones. Just saying. Okay. Let's move on. I feel like I've explored all of Twilight Town, and yet there are still no signs of additional Heartless around. What the hell? Oh dear, here's another one. Okay, this was unexpected. Ooh, wow, okay. I had no idea it can deal that much damage just from a shockwave. Jesus, man. So, even at this point in the game, it might not be wise to go after each and every single one of these giant Heartless. Sometimes it's a better idea just to make a run for it. Ow. Shut it. There is no need to withdraw. Not yet. Also, apparently, this shit can afflict random status elements on you. Okay, maybe it is a better idea just to make a run for it. Because this guy is clearly kicking my ass. Ouchie, ouch. I don't like that. Yow. Okay. Okay, screw this. Yeah, clearly he is way out of my league in every sense of the word, so... You know what they say, better to live to fight another day versus fighting a hopeless battle. Just saying. Let's retreat and get the hell out of here. I wonder if Xion and the others are back yet. Explain yourself, Axel. I didn't let her go. The old man needs to get his eyes checked. Anyway, she wasn't taking no for an answer. I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around when I couldn't stop her either. And now we're left with the one we can't use. What was all that about? Where's Xion? She flew the coop. Flicks, whatever, here can't trouble himself to clip her wings. Axel, he's kidding, right? He's not. As if. Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Xion walked right off. I'm going back to my room. What happened out there? Look, nothing. Xion's gone. How is that nothing? It's just like Zigbar said. I couldn't stop her from going. Don't give me that crap! Why not? Roxas, Xion is like a mirror that reflects you. What? The organization made her to duplicate your powers. She's a puppet.
Huh?
Have you gone nuts? Xion's a person, not a puppet. She's smoke and mirrors, Roxas. And when I look in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw. I don't know what you're talking about, but Xion is Xion. You can't expect her to be me. That's not what I mean, Roxas. It was only a matter of time before somebody had to break the mirror. You mean destroy her? Answer me! Roxas, if somebody doesn't, you won't be you anymore. I'll always be me, your best friend, just like Xion. Roxas, you're not seeing the bigger picture. Any of it. Ugh, fuck this! Roxas! Why can't you understand? Riku! Did you find the right answer? Yeah, I did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I ever cared about. I can't let that happen. Tell me what I need to do. Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there by the name of Naminé. Naminé? What's she like? You'll find out. I don't think you'll have much trouble tracking her down. Alright, thanks, Riku. Goodbye. I wonder what Naminé is going to do after all is said and done. Guess we'll find out for ourselves. At some point in the future. But is that time now? Only one way to find out. On to the next day, day 354. Truth. Excuse me. Xion has vanished again. Do we know where she is? It, not she. Xion is just a replica. A puppet. Puppet? Someone made her? Puppets generally don't make themselves. The replica program was one of our little pet projects. Replica what's up? Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project. The goal was to duplicate the Keyblade wielder's memories and through them his powers, thus making them our own. Vexen oversaw the project of the Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by his unexpected demise. In this particular replica, the one was called Xion came to form an identity of her own. That caught us off guard. If anything like that happened before, no one at CO ever reported it. Did they, Axel? Fortunately, the puppet has no means of dashing our plans now, even if she has learned to pull her own strings. Still, she knows our secrets. We need to shorten her leash and perhaps tighten it. You don't mean... Axel. Seeing as how she escaped on your watch, the onus is on you to capture her and return her here. I am willing to overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival. Why would you allow a disaster back under our roof? She should be eradicated. Deserter is hardly the term for a broken specimen who wanders out from under the microscope. Axel, you have your orders. Dismissed. Bring her back. It's sheer madness. All this time, I've been talking to a puppet. Intense. So now we just sweep it all up. As if. If only the whispers at the top of the ladder carry to the bottom rug. Axel. Those orders were absolute. He's like, I know that. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission. Xion is one of us. A puppet, one of us. Don't be absurd. Count the seats. When have we ever been more than 13? Recently, you dumbass. Axel! I don't think Xion's safe here anymore. You're not really gonna do what Zemnis says, are you? I have to, or else I'm not safe here either. Well, could you at least try not to hurt her this time? That's up to her. Roxas. Xion is dangerous. Dangerous? How? Have you gotten all your strength back? Not yet. How long have you known about her? You knew all this time and kept it from me? Answer me, damn it! Don't you run away from me, you bugger! Jerk. So that's everything up to this point, and sweet Jesus, how the tables have turned for the worst, in like the worst ways possible. Okay, so good news is we got a level up panel, and we got the last of the materials that we need in order to in order to make that ultimate weapon-like thing, which is awesome. So let's store this deck in deck 2. Then we're going to retrieve deck 1. And we're going to add that level up here. And we're also going to add that Cura spell. I said add it, not replace it. There we go. Alright. Now, let's make this ultimate weapon. Before we proceed. Synthesize. It would help if I pulled off the right thing. Ultimate Gear Plus. Kaboom. It took a long-ass time, but it was well worth it. Now comes the fun part. Actually putting it in our panels. So, this is going to be interesting to say the least. Alright, so Ultimate Gear Plus. It transforms your weapon into one that boasts superior strength and ground combo speed. Overall, very powerful weapon indeed. Alright. I need to keep high jump. Glide I could probably do without. I think I can do something like this. It'll replace my 2 Cura spells and High Ether, unfortunately. But I can finally equip this now. And I can add those panels right back in. Whew, that was messy, but we finally have our weapon. Now then, time to add in those panels. Since we have room for additional panels, let's see what this will do. That's actually pretty sweet. How about magic? Only by 1, eh? Only 1 extra defense. You know what? Let's equip this too. So, our ultimate weapon panel is Twilight Blaze Plus. An upgraded Twilight Blaze boosts superior strength and ground combo speed. Like I said, it's a very powerful weapon. And it looks pretty damn sweet, all things considered. Though it's not really in the shape of the Ultima weapon of games past. I'm pretty sure there is an Ultima weapon per se. But to get your hands on that is going to require some serious dedication and work. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone one more time before we head on off. Roxas, I wish to know what one might synthesize by combining an Adamantine and a Combo Tech Plus. I'll supply the Adamantine. Go find the Combo Tech Plus on your own. Fetch the results here when you're done. Neat. Okay. I think I can technically do that. So let's see here. Adamantine plus Combo Tech Plus. Does anything here currently use Adamantine? Well, there's... Aha! Here we go. Dodge combo. That's what it can make. Alright, let's get our reward. If I can talk to the right person. You finished. This is your reward. Take it. Cool. And we got ourselves a luck attack. Okay. I'd say that was worth it. It's tough being at the bottom of the food chain, but what's chess without pawns? Take this, Roxas. I hope it helps you play your role. Thank you. RuneTech++. Pretty neat. I never would have guessed about Xion. That's some puppet. It's pretty interesting how puppets can turn out. Sometimes they do the unexpected. More ways than one. That is for sure. Okay. Let's go. Today I have a special project for you. What is this special project? Place the device in Agrabah. This is an interesting mission. Install the device we provide you with within the lamp chamber of the Cave of Wonders. Also be on the lookout for large armors. Dispatch them with aereo magic. Okay. So we get some pretty good rewards here for completing the mission. This shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go. Let's get this done and over with as quickly as possible. Okay, so as far as where we have to go quite a ways into the Cave of Wonders in order to not only reach the lamp chamber, but also to place the device. I wonder what this device is, though. Is it like some sort of bomb? Or what? If I have to guess, it's probably used for more nefarious purposes, but guess we'll find out when we get to where we need to go. For now, though... Okay, so it appears that this Keyblade also has the 2-hit combo for air. That was not the right set of words. What I meant to say was... this also has a 2-hit air combo tied to its power. But what it makes up in the lack of combos is an incredibly powerful finisher. As you can see, this Giga Shadow, I'm basically draining like half of its health within a single 2-hit combo, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Come on. Stop slapping me around. Thank you. Seems like a lot of the Heartless around here are not of the regular variety. They're just purebloods. Also, another thing worth pointing out too is that this... this Keyblade actually has a secondary combo that you can activate after 3 swings on the ground. It essentially will knock the enemy into the air. You continue to, if you continue the combo while in the air, I think it'll also deal even more damage. Also, apparently in this room we have to defeat all the Heartless that spawn. Of course, locating them all is going to be a challenge. I think as long as we generally look around the entire room, we should find every enemy eventually. One pretty nice thing about this room is that we don't have to do the puzzle again. It's already completed, since we technically done it before. Well, that was easy enough. Alright, let's continue. One thing I kind of wonder, though, why is it that we had to clear out the Heartless in this room anyway? I mean, we're just running to the designated area to place the device, right? This is the place. Wonder what this thing even does. Oh boy. Heartless! They must be after the device! Alright, so I believe for this mission we do have to, to defend the device that's here. What am I doing? Well, that's stunk. Especially considering now I'm blind. One thing I will definitely say about this enemy here is that it is not fooling around. This land armor really is a tank. And it will deal a metric ton of damage if you leave it alone for too long. So you definitely want to, at the very least, fight it like any other armored enemy whom we fought up to this point in the game. So just like before, let it finish throwing its fit. While it's doing so, attack it. And once it starts getting back up, get the hell away from it. You definitely want to take things slow here. If you proceed too quickly, you're just going to get killed. If you're in the middle of a combo and this land armor gets itself back up, you definitely want to get away from it as fast as possible. Alright, I want to get this treasure. Or these last two treasures over here.
You're finished.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Ow! Okay. Ow! Crap baskets. Okay, looks like it's changing attack patterns. That's not good. I feel as though the attack pattern on this thing is not very predictable. I feel as though this thing has one of two possible attack patterns. And the one we got not too long ago was probably the worst one. But at least the deed is finally done. That was too close. What am I doing? Getting worked up over some device? Like I've got any clue what the organization even uses it for. Everything's a mystery. They didn't even tell me about Xion. The biggest mystery is me, the idiot who keeps doing everything he's told. Well, regardless of what happens though, mission is done. Funny enough, the reason why I went after those treasure chests during the battle was because I didn't really remember if I just warped straight out of here, or if I could still move around, or if I returned back to the starting point. Well, better late to figure this out than never. Okay. So it says that there's a powerful enemy here, and I'm definitely not going to be fighting it now. Even with my new uber powerful Keyblade, I am not going to be messing with it. Honestly, it's just not worth it to me. Not now. Why am I doing this? Why am I going back to the castle? There's nothing there for me. How can I keep working for them if they're leaving me if they're gonna leave me in the dark? What am I saying? This isn't about them or Xion. It's about me. Whatever me is. I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't know. Have I got anything left? Any place I really belong? Any friends I still belong with? Damn. That's definitely interesting. Seeing Roxas cry like that. So who knew that King Mickey would make an appearance in this game? Also, what is wrong with your face? Funny enough, in this version of the game, Mickey's character model is just nightmare fuel to the extreme. I mean, seriously, look at it! It's ugly, isn't it? Oh my god. If anything is nightmare fuel, it would be this alongside a couple of other characters I know from Kingdom Hearts 2 who have the same sort of problem. At least on the original PlayStation 2. PS3 and PS4, this was fixed for when they look a lot less creepy. But on the DS, yikes! Just yikes. Riku? Your Majesty. Gosh, I've been worried about you. Where have you been all this time? Searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken. For a second there, you look just like, well, you know. You don't have to worry. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control. That's great to hear, but you said that Sora hasn't woken up yet. Did something go wrong? There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And it's not because we weakened their numbers. What they did to Sora back there, the point wasn't just to take his memory apart. They went out of their way to make it hard to put it back together. Gosh, I guess that explains things. It's almost like they're trying to buy some time. Exactly. They want Sora's memories. Which means Naminé isn't the only one picking up the pieces. And as long as they got their hands on Sora's most precious memories, the ones of Kairi, I don't think Sora will recover. Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I can get the memories back. I got this covered, Mickey. Maybe you could do me a favor, though. Sure. Just tell me what you need. I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight, and if I do, it might only be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken. Don't say that, Riku. Promise me, Mickey. You have to be there for our friends. Of course, Riku. I promise. So, the darkness is growing ever stronger within Riku, and it seems like whenever he opens his eyes, he turns into Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. That's definitely not a good thing at all. Ow. Frickin' hands. Okay. That's done. Let's proceed. On to the next day. Day 355. Unsaid, unheard. It's all just too much. Xion was a part of the replica program made to copy my Keyblade. And when she left us, Axel helped her like he wanted her to go. If he knew, why did he wait so long to tell me? Is it because I'm the same thing? Xion and I are both special nobodies. What if they made me too? What if they made me too? Zemnis said Sora was what connects her and me. But who's Sora? And who am I to him? Axel knows. I'll bet he's been sitting on all kinds of secrets this whole time. He doesn't even have the guts to tell me the truth about me. So, as you can tell, things are not turning out so well. Let me take a quick drink and I'll explain. Okay. Well, this is technically the last time that we'll see this place. Ever. So, before we go, let's make sure we're prepared for everything that lies ahead. I'm going to equip a second elixir. Oh boy. So, with that in mind, let's save one more time and get ready for day 355. I also want to see if there's anything new in the store before I leave. Greetings, Kupo. Have a look at my wares. Anything new here? Well, it looks like a no for the time being. Yeah, definitely a no. Anything new to sympathize? Well, besides the Mega Elixir, not really. I could make an auto block, which may not be a bad idea to make. Block retreat. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be needing that. Okay. Let's see here. Anything else? Well, not really. Besides, Pandora's Gear Plus. I could make this too. Transforms your weapon into one more formidable with exceptional capabilities. I gotta say, that does sound pretty awesome. Omega Gear Plus also sounds really good too. There's just so many things we could technically make right now, but honestly, I think I may stick with what I have. I might make one more accessory before leaving, though. Frozen Blight sounds pretty good, but again, I don't really need a Blizzard finish. Defense plus 30, potion level 2. This also sounds pretty damn good. You know what? I'm gonna go with Frozen Blight. Just because. Just because it has some additional benefits, and I don't really use potions all that much anymore. If any at all. There we go. So, what Blizzard Finish will do is it'll freeze enemies sometimes when finishing blow of your combos. So, pretty cool. Alright. So, before moving on, one thing worth mentioning is if you have any unfinished business and you don't wish to proceed any further, then here, which technically speaking, this is the point of no return. Once you proceed, there's no going back to Castle Oblivion. So if you have any unfinished business, just push start and select Hollow Missions. Here you can select either normal missions or challenges for, like, if you find any ordeal badges and ordeal blazons and whatnot. Any and all challenges you'll find are designated from world to world, and it's wise to try to complete as many of these challenges as possible. The reason why you want to do this is so that way you can earn some pretty nice rewards for your character powering up, getting some new materials, new equipment, all kinds of things. And you can even replay normal missions as well as they are originally assigned. If you see some symbol like this, like say for example day 15 has this sign that is the approximate symbol, this means that there are multiple missions within that given day. Any others that do not have this symbol, that means there's only one mission. And some of these, believe it or not, there were some missions that I technically have missed. And I don't think there's anything to worry about when it comes to losing the opportunity to take on more missions. I could be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. So as you can tell, there's still technically one other mission I could do within Beast's Castle if I so desire. And again, with Hollow Missions, you can technically go back and complete as many missions as you desire. Hell, you can replay any mission, get some additional experience, some more items, but the clear reward items will not be available, unfortunately, as they technically have already transpired and passed. So that is something worth mentioning. If you see that it is technically done, then the clear bonuses are no longer obtainable after you have obtained them at least once. So, yeah, that's a lot of information worth mentioning right there. Of course, if you choose to take on any of the additional missions or replay any mission, you can skip cutscenes by pushing start and selecting skip, as I've demonstrated a few times throughout this playthrough up to this point. But I think we're ready to go, folks. It's time for Endgame at long last. Should I confront Axel? There may be no turning back. Let's do it. Axel! Hey, Roxas. You find Xion? Like it's gonna be that easy. I know. Have you been keeping the truth from her about... Yeah. Have you been keeping the truth about her from me this whole time? That would be a yes. Not the whole time. When did you find out? Oh, I don't know. Somewhere along the way? Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel, who am I, really? I'm special, like Xion. I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Yeah, they did. Is it because Xion copied my Keyblade and they don't need me anymore? And you feel the same way? No, you got that part wrong. You'll always be my best friend. Best friends are honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas said me and Xion are connected to Sora. Who is that? Tell me! Am I a puppet like Xion? No. What then? You really think the truth is going to make you feel better? It won't. What makes you so sure? I have a right to know who I am. How did I get here? Why am I special? Why did I learn to use the Keyblade? I deserve those answers. You and every other person in the Kingdom Hearts community. Roxas. Are you gonna tell me or not? Axel, who am I? You just gotta trust me, Roxas. What is there to trust within a sack of lies? Seriously. What? I don't. Hey, come on. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. Somebody knows where I came from. That'll be the person I trust. I'm tired. I mean, I tried, but... there's nothing left for me here. The answers are out there. And thus, the journey for the truth officially begins. At this point now, Roxas is officially ditching Organization 13. And let me tell you, it's gonna be quite a ride. And just like with any other mission, you can technically withdraw and return to the starting point. So alongside Heartless at some point, I believe they'll start coming out after we leave the castle, dusts are going to appear. Them, along with several other species of nobody, as far as I know. Also, you may think we could just jump down and just escape that way? No. Sadly, that does not work. It would be pretty nice if it did work that way. As you can see, there's only 2 treasure chests in this place, or throughout this mission. And those last 2 treasure chests, thankfully, are all in the same room. So, that's pretty nice. One thing I definitely like about this mission is definitely the music. This is truly something else. Although, I do wonder, why is it that the Dusts are after us exactly? Did they overhear our conversation? Do they know that Roxas is leaving the organization? Like, what's going on here? Why are they after us? That's the question that's on my mind. Guess only time will tell as we make our escape. Okay, so say hello to the next nobody whom we can fight. It is the samurai. Samurai nobodies are pretty damn powerful. And they do have the potential to insta-kill you in Kingdom Hearts 2 at least. Here, they're just really, really strong. They also have a bit of an unpredictable attack pattern too. I think for the most part though, they just stand there and do a whole lot of nothing. But that doesn't mean that you can go easy and let your guard down, because you can't. Because trust me, it's not a fun time. There we go. Hello, Syax. I came to say goodbye. We don't accept resignations. I've got nothing to say to you. Then let's keep this short and sweet. So, in order to leave, we will have to fight and defeat Syax. And as you can see, he's a pretty tough beast, all things considered. He's also not going to go down without a fight either. As you can tell, he hits like a freaking truck and will not let up his attacks in any way. He also moves around quite a lot as well. It's best to try to keep your distance and only attack when he gets close to you. Just like with yourself along with every other Organization 13 member, I believe once he reaches a certain HP threshold, he will start activating his limit, which I believe is like a shine down like ability, in which case he'll go completely berserk. So it's best to try to kill him as soon as you can before he activates his limit. And there we go, deed is done. Ugh, how much longer? Goodbye, Syax. Kingdom Hearts. Will your strength never be mine?
Your mind's made up? Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know. You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you. No one would miss me. That's not true. I would.
Well, there we go, folks. Mission complete. Let's get out of here and prepare ourselves for the final encounter. Day 356, Place to Belong.
Nice to meet you, Xion.
So, Xion has finally made contact with Naminé. Naminé, you can see my face? Yes. What do you think I should do? What do you want to do? I thought I knew at first. I wanted me and Roxas and Axel to be together forever. But then I started to realize these memories don't belong to me. That's because you're Kairi. At least the Kairi Sora remembers. The more I remember, the more I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Like I need to go back. Back to Sora. If you return your memories to him, you'll disappear. And since everything about you was built on those memories, no one will remember you when you're gone. There won't be any you to remember. I can't save you, Xion, even a memory of you. I know I'm ready, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Don't be so sure about what you're feeling, Xion, seriously. Just saying, even though the memories may vanish, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be completely forgotten. I know that for a sheer fact because Kingdom Hearts 3 exists. Just saying. Roxas belongs with Sora too. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet. He can't feel Sora, but he will. Naminé, will you watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked somebody else to look after him too. It's just, there isn't anything else I can do for him. Alright. Thank you. If you're ready, let's go see Sora. Naminé, they found us! They're on their way! That blasted puppet led them straight to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it? I'll get rid of them. No, Xion!
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Axel,
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
Man, why you always gotta cause me trouble? So Axel appears to have succeeded, but he's so worn out, he can't deliver Xion. Or can he? Damn, Xemnas, have a heart. Oh wait, you don't have one. Alright, final day, 3:57, tears. We're back where this all started. Pence, Olette, what's the matter? Slow down, Hainer. You know the rules, last one there buys ice cream. What? Not this again. If you don't want to shell out, I suggest you get running. I guess not all friendships fall apart. Maybe I'll just stop by the clock tower. Seems as good of a place as any. That sounds good to me. Well then, technically speaking, at this point now, we can explore all of Twilight Town if we so desire. Which may not seem like a bad idea, in all actuality. But there's really not a whole lot here, unfortunately. Why is this? Well, technically speaking, since we're not on a mission, there's not any treasures or anything of the like around and about. So that does kind of suck. But it's okay though. Again, at least it's a place where you can just freely explore and not have any problems whatsoever. Quite literally. There's no danger here whatsoever. You're free to explore Twilight Town almost to its fullest. Keyword is almost, as there are still some places of which you cannot explore. You can explore the tunnel system if you so wish, which there's not much of a point of doing so, but it may be worth a look anyway. Also, what's really funny is looking at the tunnel there. It's pretty funny if you think about it. It's just a static 2D image. I'm dead serious. It's just a 2D image. I guess they did that to decrease the amount of stress that the graphics engine would need to endure for the Nintendo DS. Also, what is this email? It is nothing. It's just an email from Epic Games. Just saying something about a Fortnite event. And for those of you wondering, no, I do not play Fortnite. I've actually tried playing Fortnite before, and honestly, I didn't like it. And the reason why is just simply because there's just too much of a learning curve. There's too much of a learning curve, and I feel like I have to have a PhD in building schematics in order to even stand a chance. Because seriously, I just don't even. But that's not here or there. Regardless, I tried Fortnite, I didn't like it, so I just simply stopped playing. And that's all there is to it. If I don't like something, I'm not going to play it. Most of the time. Unless it's Call of Duty, in which case, I'll deal with the bullshit. I mean, I've been dealing with it for over a decade now, so might as well keep going, keep enduring as much as possible. So, once you reach the clock tower, you can push the start button to open up the menu if you so wish. So this acts like as if you're back in Castle Oblivion. So that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, the last mission did not give us another slot releaser, but I think we got a new rank. No, we did not. I thought for some reason after reaching this point you would get a new rank called Deserter or something. I couldn't let you leave the castle alone, Kupo. Your money always has a place in my pocket, Kupo. Same with anyone else who does business with you. Just saying. Anyway, anything new for purchase? That looks like a big fat no. How about synthesis? Looks like it's going to be another no as well. And that is indeed the case. We could make a safety ring if we wanted, but I'm not going to do that. I have everything I need. You can also save your progress here, which honestly is not a bad idea. Let's do it. Let's save our progress and prepare ourselves for the final battle. Okay, let's head up the clock tower. The clock tower. I wonder if anyone's up there. I guess I could take a look. Yeah, let's go.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke. Xion! Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
Well, well, look who it is.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas? This is him.
It's Sora.
Sora.
Who knew that she could walk on air?
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
Oh dear. Well, this is going to be fun. This is it. Time for the final battle. What? It's that device we placed in Agrabah. What is this? Well, it appears that this is affecting Xion. And that's right, folks. We have to fight and defeat Xion in this battle. There's also a couple of badges you can get here. A Unity badge, and there's also another badge, just a couple of other badges right above our heads, which unfortunately I can't reach because reasons. So just like with any other major final boss ever, okay, how'd that not block? I don't get it. So just like with any other major final boss ever, this boss fight is going to be divided into multiple phases. The first phase is actually pretty easy, all things considered. She doesn't have a whole lot of HP, but trust me, as the battle goes on and we get into more and more phases of the fight, the battle arena changes, and not only this, but so does Xion's form, attack patterns, and her HP. Eventually, it'll all come to a head. Ow. Okay, first phase over. On to the next one. I believe if you end up taking the bucket at any point, you just redo the phase, rather than the entire battle, which is nice. On to phase 2. The next phase takes us back to Halloween Town. And this time, she is packing some heat! Not literally, but even so. Alright, Xion, bring it on! It's the least I can do! Oh dear. Well, this attack that Xion threw at us, I can't remember the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it was Ragnarok. And as you can tell, Ragnarok is a very powerful attack, and it's so powerful it tanks the frame rate on the DS. Let's finish this, Xion. On to the next one. And we're in Agrabah now. Good lord! If this doesn't look familiar, I don't know what does. Remember that optional boss that you can fight in Agrabah before, in post-game? Well, technically you can do it again here. Even though it's not optional this time around. Just saying. This final battle truly will test your limits. And your patience, too. So if you happen to have any major blocking abilities, such as auto block, definitely equip it here if you can. If you don't, well, it's gonna be a rough one. As I'm clearly demonstrating here. Let's continue. And just as I thought, yeah, you just redo the phase. So at least you don't have to redo the entire battle again, so that's good. So like I said, if you do end up kicking the bucket, don't fret. It's not the end of the world. I feel as though this battle is just a basic game of chicken. You just have to wait for Xion to finish her attacks, and hopefully not get killed in the process. I really wish it didn't have to come down to this, but sadly, this is what needs to be done. It needs to be done in order to restore Sora back to his former self, and also find more answers about ourselves, too, in the process. Really? I couldn't... Why? Why couldn't I get any additional attacks in? I only did like one spin of light? Like, what the hell is that all about? Well, whatever. At least we can try again. So, no big deal. Okay, apparently the second attack of which Xion will try to use against you, her counterattack, that can't be blocked. God damn it! What the hell are you doing now? Well, whatever it is, it fully healed her. God damn it. I thought she was charging for like an ultimate attack or something, but apparently not. I guess that's what I get for playing things a little too safe. God damn it. Almost had her too, but apparently not. Oh well. Like I said, we can replay this as many times as necessary. Ow! Holy shit, that hurt. Of course. Well, at least the final limit was pretty damn good as far as nearly killing her is concerned. Not sure why I couldn't activate my limit sooner. Oh, thank God. That was too close. Finally. Is it finally over? I don't think so. In fact, the battle is only just beginning. Oh dear. We're back in Twilight Town. Whoa! When the hell did she get so thick? Regardless, though, this is the final phase, folks. The final phase has officially begun. And I'm gonna take an L. By the way, that was intentional. The reason why I took it? So that way I can not only get my health back, but also my limit gauge restored too. So at this point, Xion is in her ultimate perfect form. Sounds familiar? Anyway, as you can tell, she is not holding back any longer. She has a metric ton of HP, and she is not afraid to unleash her true power. All the power of which was rightfully ours originally in the first place. So, it's only right that we unleash our true power and finish her off quickly. Thankfully, Xion will just stay in one place the entire battle. But your battle arena is rather limited, and her entire attack range covers the whole arena. Ow. I believe that whirlwind attack is there for when Xion activates her true attack. And I believe that's it. It's these giant beams of light which will rain down from the sky at random. So one thing worth bringing here definitely is the glide ability. It makes things a lot easier for this battle. And this goes for all phases in the fight, not just the final phase. Ow, 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 ouchie, ouch!
You're finished.
Come on, let's finish this quickly.
You're finished.
There we go, folks. Xion is finally defeated. Barely made it too, but damn. That was one hell of a battle. She really put up one hell of a fight. But at least it's finally over.
Who are you? Again? It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Xion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
Really? Really, Roxas?
Xion.
There's actually something worth mentioning when it comes to that final scene between Roxas and Xion. Apparently there was a bit of a change in translation going on. Apparently the original scene was a lot sadder than what we got over here in the West. I have no idea why they changed the original line from its original Japanese to something more insulting, like, who else am I gonna eat ice cream with? Really? Really? Again, why? It just makes Roxas look like just that big of an asshole, like he completely forgot about Axel being his best friend. Of course, in the original Japanese, that's not the case at all. I don't remember what it said in the original Japanese. I think I remember looking up a video at some point of what the original Japanese version originally translated to, but I can't really say what it actually means now. Anyway, back to business. Xion is no more. It is probably for the best. Get me back my Keyblade wielder. Fetch me Roxas. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Axel. Zemnis. Because we're moving on to day 358. Believe. This is the final day of this game. It's time to get things done. With Roxas' rage fully unleashed, he is now able to wield 2 Keyblades for the duration of this mission. Also, my internet is taking a shit. Why you do this now? Okay, come on. You can get back to where you were. Come on. Come on, internet. You can do it. There we go. We're back in the green, and there we go. I don't understand why we were losing frames like mad, but again, randomness. So, Roxas' strength is now completely unleashed, balls to the wall. He is currently wielding the Oblivion as well as the Oathkeeper Keyblades respectively. And he only is able to do this for the duration of this mission. And because of this absurd strength of wielding these 2 Keyblades together, he's able to one-shot a lot of enemies around here, which is pretty sweet, all things considered. Thankfully, we do get all of our magic as well as our health back for the duration of the mission. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think if you back out now, then you have to redo the entire boss battle with Xion again. I'm pretty sure. But I can't say for sure, as I never done that. So, on our way back to Castle Oblivion, we're not going to be alone. We're also going to be battling a bunch of Neo Shadows, as I've clearly demonstrated earlier. But it's not just them that are here. Other enemies are also going to be showing up at a later point. Or at least one more other enemy, that is. Ow. There we go. All done. Riku. Riku is here? Time to finish this proper. Like real men. And thus the true final battle begins. Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you. Why are you trying to stop me? Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories. Sora, Sora, Sora! Enough about Sora! Do you have some kind of plan? I'm going to set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything can go back to the way it was. Me and Axel and her can go on having ice cream together. Her, you mean Xion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now, isn't it? Either way, I can't let you go do anything crazy. I have to find this Sora person, and freeing Kingdom Hearts is the only way. No, it is not. I want Xion back. I want my life back. If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you. Shut up! So here we go, folks. The final battle has officially begun. So, unfortunately, we give up our second Keyblade and give it to Riku, so that way we can duel him like a proper person. This battle can be quite a pain in the ass, but thankfully, the panels we do have equipped should allow us to see this through without too much difficulty. Of course, I say this, and we will probably have a very difficult time, but we'll see. Okay. Maybe attacking Riku at that point in time may not be the best idea, but I don't know. Let's see if Final Limit will finish this. Apparently not. Ow. Thankfully, this battle is just about over. And all done. Wow, that was not as difficult as I thought.
Why do you have the Keyblade? Shut up! Why don't you quit? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
I have accepted it. Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Roxas, don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
Day 359. The first day. How ironic, because it's technically the last day.
Another dream about him. Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
I'm not so sure about that, Roxas. I'm not so sure. But anyway, that's it, folks. That is the end of the story. Too true. Too true. And thus, the course has been set for Kingdom Hearts 2 to officially begin. So, like I said, that's the end of the main adventure. Of course, there are still missions left to be done, but I have decided to just say, nah, I'm just gonna stick with just covering the main story, and also show off a little bit of mission mode, and that's really all I'm going to do. And the reason why I'm doing it, instead of going for 100% completion, is because there's not really much of a reason to go for that true 100% completion criteria. There honestly isn't. There really isn't. I mean, sure, for completing the game 100%, I'm pretty sure you get to unlock one additional character for mission mode. But that's really about it. Honestly, the story is definitely the best part of the game, for sure. And I am happy that we did manage to at least get the story when it comes to the HD Remastered cinematics for the HD collection of Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 as well as HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. But yeah, that's that, folks. Overall, what do I think about this game? Many people consider this one of the worst games in the Kingdom Hearts series gameplay-wise, but it is saved by its story. And I do agree to an extent that this game has the best story. It's the most tragic out of all of them for sure. That much I can agree with. But is it the worst? No, it honestly isn't. It really is not that bad of a game. Gameplay-wise, it's not even close. It really, really isn't. Do I think that the gameplay could be improved? Hell yeah, of course it could be improved. Do I wish it played more like a traditional Kingdom Hearts game? Hell yeah. I wish it played more like Kingdom Hearts 2 or even Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, for that matter. But hey, this game did come out around the time that Kingdom Hearts 2 was released. And in fact, I think it came out a short time after it was released. So the gaps of which this game filled in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories, this is truly a nice stepping stone for sure. And looking at the, I'm not really sure how to put this exactly. Looking at it from a game by itself, it may seem like it was rather insignificant, but in actuality, it's probably one of the most important pieces in the Kingdom Hearts lore. And this is one game I definitely would recommend you try to get your hands on. I have no idea if this game will ever get a proper HD remaster. And even if you're satisfied with just the HD remastered cinematics from the Kingdom Hearts collection, that's fine. It really is debatable, and your taste in gameplay is entirely up to you. Me? I like the gameplay. The gameplay is actually a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the game for what it is. It's a fun hybrid between Kingdom Hearts 2 as well as Final Fantasy VIII with its junction system. It honestly is. And I don't remember bringing that up at any point. I think I did during like the first session where I compared the system of this game and Final Fantasy VIII, especially when it comes to assigning panels. That much I can definitely assure you is a lot like Final Fantasy VIII. It really, really is. Very, very similar to FF8 in more ways than one. It more so applies to just the panel assignment. Giving yourself level ups and choosing to take them away if you so desire for extra challenge. Or if you don't have the room. You can also assign magic in like single increments rather than having a traditional MP bar, just like with Final Fantasy VIII. It really shares a lot of similarities with Final Fantasy VIII in quite a lot of... Bleh. It really does share a lot of similarities with Final Fantasy VIII in more ways than one. It primarily is similar between those two games with the gameplay aspect, setting things up, and just overall building Roxas as a character in a gameplay sense. I'm just saying. I really, really am. Also, one more thing worth noting is that this game, along with Kingdom Hearts Recoded, believe it or not, has one major point that I can definitely raise a glass to and say it's better than the rest. There's no 100 Acre Wood. Thank freaking God. Because seriously, that world can burn in hell. Seriously, screw that world. Why does it have to come back in each and every main entry? I have no idea. Even if it's shoehorned in, it's absolutely ridiculous. It honestly is. You have no idea. So like I said, the course for Kingdom Hearts 2 is officially set. And that's the end of this adventure. I don't think you get a battle report, unlike the first Kingdom Hearts game, or even Chain of Memories for that matter, which is kind of disappointing. But after exiting the end screen, we do get to save our data once more. And from this point, our save data is now marked with a crown. That means the game is officially complete with that save file. And thus, we are booted back to the title screen. So, that is pretty interesting. I believe now more things are officially opened up when it comes to loading up a save file that has fully completed the game. After loading up a fully complete save file, you do go back to day 357. Attained Legend rank, new secret report unlocked. That is interesting. Let's look at the files. Looking at the files here, you can read all of Roxas' diary entries, And it seems like some days have missing entries, though, like day 356, 358, as well as days 27 and 28. It primarily has to do with the fact that there's not a whole lot to look into when it comes to those entries. Also, after you beat the game at least once, some entries such as entry 1, 2, and 3 have secret reports that you can read by holding the A button while hovering over those entries. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to be saving the diary entries until after we've experienced the Kingdom Hearts HD Remastered movie of this game. The reason why I'm thinking of doing this is because I believe that all entries will be unlocked upon finishing the movie. And not only this, but you also get access to the secret reports as well upon watching the movie in its entirety. Regardless if you watch the entire thing or if you let it play on autoplay and then you go and do something else. I believe that's how it works. So that's pretty interesting to say the least. But just in case though, I will probably be making a separate recording to signify that the reports are now officially read along with the diary entries, just in case I'm wrong in this regard. But again, like I said, it will be a separate video once I figure things out within that HD remaster movie. So, time to save the game one last time and get ready for mission mode. To access mission mode, we first return to the title screen. And from there, we can view any of the movies that we've previously seen. And each will have a various length from a few seconds to God knows how long, like 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Honestly, the longest movie is definitely the last one for sure. And also, here is mission mode. You can play mission mode in either solo or multiplayer. Multiplayer, I believe you have to have multiple copies of the game and download play between you and your friends who have multiple Nintendo DS systems. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So let's load up the save data first. Begin DS wireless communication? Sure. Select a group to play with from the ones listed below on the touchscreen. If none are available, you can create your own group and make your own. Up to 4 players can join the group. Choose proceed once you have at least 2 players. Which I don't. So I'm just going to return and reload mission mode under solo. We're going to do just that. You can also load up guest play to just play through mission mode if you so desire, without loading any save file if you wish. So let's load up save file 2. So, in mission mode, you can play as any of the members of Organization 13, including Roxas and Xion. Each character has their own unique stats and abilities, and each have their own unique limits and unique powers. There are also some additional unlockable characters that you can unlock throughout the course of the game. As you progress through the main story, more characters become unlocked, including, not Xion, but Donald, Goofy, Riku, and I believe Sora is another character who you can unlock as well at some point. So, I believe in order to unlock Sora, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe you have to fill up the mission gauge in every mission in the game. I think. Then again, I'm not 100% sure how you go about unlocking Sora himself, but you can unlock Sora. Finally, there's one other character whom we can unlock, and that is Roxas's other form where he can wield 2 Keyblades, the Oathkeeper and Oblivion. In order to unlock this one, and this final character for mission mode, I'm pretty sure what you have to do is you have to not only complete every single mission. You also have to complete all challenges and pass them all with flying colors, find everything in the game, find all treasures, and basically that's your completionist reward. I'm pretty damn sure. That's how you unlock Roxas' dual-wielding form. It can only be done in mission mode. It can only be used in mission mode, and I wish you could use it for other for the main story as well, but sadly you can't, as far as I know, unless you can hack the game, in which case that'd be pretty awesome. So anyway, as I said, all these characters in mission mode you can play as, each of them have their own unique stats, strengths, and weaknesses, and I feel as though the best characters in the game mainly consist of Xemnas, as well as Roxas' dual-wield form. Maybe Roxas and Xion themselves are considered pretty good characters, but honestly I'm not seeing it. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of these characters here have pretty beefy stats, especially Syax, but other characters such as Larxene here, they don't have very good stats all around. Demyx is considered to be the worst character in the game because his stats are so low. So for each of the characters, they each have their own unique weapons, with the exception of Roxas and Xion. They both wield a Keyblade. Which Keyblade? I believe it is the Kingdom Key Keyblade. So that is something worth mentioning. So for now, let's show off Xemnas and proceed to mission mode. And from here, you can assign panels within mission mode, and I believe your current weapon is what your character is going to be wielding. So that's going to be interesting. So any panels that you have currently equipped, that's what you're going to have for mission mode 2. You can also choose to rearrange your panels if you so wish. So once that's done, you can proceed to shop, do some shopping if you so desire. Give me that slot releaser, a level quadrupler, yes please. Not that I'm really going to be needing it anymore, but good to have it anyway. There's also a new Keyblade here, known as Zero Gear. Transforms your weapon into a more powerful one that draws forth its wielder's true worth. I think this can only be purchased, no it can't. It requires 30,000 heart points. It's a lot of heart points, but damn, it's worth it. There's some pretty nice items that you can purchase here. You can also purchase some additional slot releasers. I'm not sure how many slot releasers there are available for purchase, but for each one you purchase, the cost of each one goes up exponentially. So right now, this next slot releaser costs 50,000 heart points to obtain. But we're not going to be worrying about that, like I said. I don't think there's anything new for Syphilis, other than some new accessories. We got Lunar Strike, Protect Ring, Mighty Crown, 3 stars, Imperial Crown, Witch's Chaos, Extreme, Nothing to Fear, Space in its Place, Flagging Wings, Icebreaker, Down to Earth, Lose Your Illusion. There's a lot of different accessories here. Each of them have a unique property. So, Extreme, what this will do is, it'll lower your HP down to 1, where you have 1 HP at all times. But, in exchange, you get high experience boost. So, in other words, this will increase your experience gain exponentially. But, it's a very high risk, high reward kind of accessory to have equipped. Should you equip it? It's up to you. Let's see. far as other accessories are concerned, I don't think I'm going to be synthesizing anything else. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to be abandoning this completely. For now, let's go to Hollow Missions and select a mission. So, for our first Hollow Mission, we get Mission Mode Tutorial in Twilight Town. Scarlet Tangos have surfaced in Twilight Town. Find them and eliminate them at once. Okay. No mission crowns are awarded for this tutorial. You can earn crowns in other missions by placing first against other players, or by just finishing the mission while playing solo. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so here is how mission mode works. It's kind of like the main game, except you just do random missions, for the most part, as any character you see fit. Let's go over the Gathering Gates. You can pass through Gathering Gates once all players have gathered in front of them. Standing by the gate also protects you from other players' attacks. So apparently you can attack other players and just compete with one another to proceed, or just to, I'm not really sure how to put this, but if you wish to get in other people's way to complete a mission, you can choose to do so if you want. That's up to you. Alright. Defeat enemies or collect mission prizes to earn mission points. The player with the most at the end wins. Keep coming in first and it might just pay off. But if you're playing solo, you just want to focus on the mission for the most part. There we go. Honestly, I'm not really sure, but I think mission points don't really matter in solo very much. I think the only reason they matter so much is if you're playing with friends and multiplayer. Other than that, though, there's not a whole lot really to worry about when it comes to mission points. The only thing you really need to worry about is just simply completing the mission. Honestly, if you're playing this solo, the best character to use is definitely going to be Xemnas. Because he is the leader of Organization 13 after all, making him the most powerful of all Organization 13 members. And for initial unlocks, he's still considered to be the best character in the game. Alright, let's get to work. I think in mission mode, this is the best opportunity to build up your chain as high as humanly possible to a point where it becomes completely unbreakable. So once the mission is complete, the dark portal reappears and it's open. In mission mode, a countdown will occur once the dark portal opens at the end of the mission. The mission will end when the timer reaches 0, RTC before them to earn double points, or bonus points. So essentially what you need to do, after you complete the mission, race back to the portal as fast as you possibly can. Once you reach the portal, then you can make your escape more quickly. If you dilly-dally for too long though, your bonus is forfeited, and I believe you failed the mission altogether. I don't know for sure if that's the case or not. But all you have to do is just touch the portal, and bada binga, bada booma. Mission is done. Okay, so tutorial is now complete. Now let's take on a real mission. By the way, each of these missions are gated to your rank. The highest rank you can receive is Legend, so you need to consider the strength of your abilities and also the rank that you're currently at. Okay, I was wrong. Legend is not the final rank that you receive. The mission rank, I believe the highest you can get is Master? I believe Master rank is achieved after... Then again, I think... No. Never mind. I think Master was our previous rank, and not Legend. What am I thinking? As you can see, some of these missions here do not have a rank associated with them. Again, I believe your rank determines what kind of missions you can take on in mission mode. So for now, let's go to the Castle That Never Was, improve our endurance. Here, okay, this is just survive 1 minute. Okay, all you have to do here is just finish the mission if you are playing solo. Multiplayer plays first to win 1 crown. Bonus crowns are awarded to the first time you meet these requirements. The bonus varies between missions. Let's go. Okay. So if you remember before when we first did this sort of mission, we kind of had a hell of a time just by surviving, but now that we're stronger, we can just completely annihilate everyone around us, which is pretty sweet. What's also pretty sweet too is the fact that you can technically gain experience this way too. You can gain additional experience by playing through missions and mission mode, which is pretty awesome. But I feel as though the experience gained in mission mode, never mind. I think it's just as much as you would get in story mode too. Plus, if you complete more and more missions within mission mode, you will be able to redeem some pretty nice rewards. Okay. Cool. So, for the first time we completed our mission, we got ourselves some mission crowns. And with these crowns, we can redeem some pretty nice rewards with them. So let's do that. So, freebie attained. Slot releaser for another crown. Nice. Valor gear plus 2. Cool. The more mission crowns you collect, the more freebies you'll be able to gain access to. So complete as many missions as you can. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to do that. Go after these missions. As for these challenge sigils, these I believe can only be done in story mode. So, excuse me, be sure to keep that in mind. Let's see. How about we do one more mission, and then we'll call it a session. We're gonna go someplace that isn't gonna trigger the content ID system. Let's go to Wonderland. Not that one. You know what? Let's do this one. Collect hearts. Okay. Let's go. There's also no clear rewards that you need to worry about here. All you really need to focus on is just finishing the mission. Hollow memory. Who knew that the memory can be triggered here? Okay. I think the only thing that was happening was that the memory from Roxas' first encounter here was being played. Which again, thankfully you can skip at any time just by pushing the start button. And funny enough, it's actually faster to do that versus not doing it. Just saying. So basically, mission mode allows you to replay any mission from story mode, so long as you found the challenge sigil. Okay, let's finish this quickly. Thank you very much. By the way, I'm not sure, but I think the speed at which Xemnas moves is the default moving speed of Roxas as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works. By the way, there is no minimum completion criteria when it comes to filling up the mission gauge. You have to fill it completely in order to complete the mission. Just saying. And of course, fighting all of the Heartless again is gonna be kind of painful. But thankfully, it won't be the worst thing ever, trust me. Then again, it probably is going to be. Okay. Just like with the main story, many areas that are not related to the mission will be blocked off. So that is something worth mentioning. And also, just like before, the events that occur are basically the same as they are. They're the same as they are in story mode. Just again, you're playing as a different character. If it is applicable. So for example, if you're playing as Roxas normally, and you choose to play as someone like Xion or Axel, then they experience this mission in its entirety. In mission mode, that is. I wonder if I'll be able to show off not Axel, but Xemnas' limit. By the way, you can change characters in mission mode just by simply, before selecting a mission, just select the characters icon to change characters. Okay. Let's finish this nice and quickly, so that way we can call it a day and get ready for the next major part, I guess. Well, that was easy enough. There we go, folks. Mission complete. Alright. Time to head on out. So overall, mission mode can be a lot of fun. It honestly can. Especially if you're playing with friends where things can really get competitive. That is for sure. Like I said though, I'm not going to be worrying about mission mode at all. I just did it so I can show off what mission mode is all about. And how you can go about completing mission mode. That's really about it. So after obtaining everything that we have here, don't forget to save progress before exiting mission mode. Just saying. If you fail to save, then those rewards and everything that you got from before, they're not going to transfer over back to your main save file. Just saying. So, after we reload our save file one more time, maybe I will show off one more thing, if I possibly can. I just got some super special goods in Kupo. Have a good look. Have a look, Kupo. And I believe those goods we technically already looked at when we first looked at them back in mission mode. It's the same sort of thing here. Okay. So, I think one more thing I'm going to show off. Despite the fact that I'm over the 3-hour mark, I'm going to show off a challenge if I can. So, finish in record time. That sounds simple enough. Enemy level +8 is... Okay. This seems like a good challenge to take on. So how challenges work in the... is... Like I said before, challenges have a set restriction. This restriction could be that enemies are stronger, you can only do it in a certain level, or if you have to perform as little jumps as possible, or if you have to do something like this, like no attack magic, take 30% more damage, enemy level plus 18, and don't miss with attacks. Okay. Wow. So, some of these challenges can be pretty extreme, such as don't take damage, finish in a set amount of time, collect a lot of hearts, jump as little as possible, etc., etc. These challenges vary based on difficulty, and of course not all of them are available at once. You do have to find the challenge signals in order to even get the opportunity to do it. Attack as little as possible. Okay. This seems like a good enough mission. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's see what we can do. So all we have to do here is just attack as little as possible. As you can see, there are sigils of which we have in our current possession. The less you attack, the better off you'll be for this challenge. So, for the duration of this challenge mission, enemies are going to be a lot stronger. The more you attack, the less sigils you're going to have in your possession afterwards. So what I recommend you do here is fly around as much as possible and beef up your stats like no tomorrow. Try to not attack at all. There is no need to attack in this mission anyway. It's only going to get you killed, trust me. Sure, it would be nice to attack, but that's not what we're here for. The only thing we need to do is just complete the challenge, and the deed is done. Mission complete. By the way, I believe the same cutscenes will play again. So, the better you do in these missions, the more challenge sigils you'll receive. I believe you can receive as little as 1 or 0 if you fail the challenge entirely. So, that is something to keep in mind when you're doing these challenge missions again and again. So, that's pretty nice. Getting all 3 sigils within each of these missions is a pretty difficult task, but if you can manage to pull it off, hats off to you, because you're going to get some pretty cool rewards, such as another slot releaser, haste, casual gear, etc., etc. You want to collect as many challenge sigils as possible in order to meet the full completionist criteria. Although, again, with cutscenes, you can very easily just skip them and not worry about them ever. So, that's that, folks. That is the gameplay portion of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. The main story, at the very least. Which, again, I'm not going to worry about doing any additional missions or any additional work, as that is just not necessary for me at this point in time. So, yeah, with that, we're done here for today, folks. Next time, we're going to be watching the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days HD Remastered movie on PlayStation 4. Afterwards, we'll be moving on to a new game and a new adventure. So for now, I'm signing off here. This is General Snivy with the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. The next time we visit this game again is with the HD Remastered movie. Hope you are all looking forward to it, because we're going to be sitting there for quite a long time, trust me. There's a reason why I'm saving the movie for next time, because the sucker is over 3 freaking hours long. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.